Here.
Now, what do we got?
A milestone. It's an old man milestone.
Old man?
Old man milestone.
Yep. I'm guessing we're not talking about an anniversary celebration.
No.
And I take it it's your birthday, sir?
Yes, sir.
Your name is?
Pete.
Pete. Pete. How old are you this year?
60.
Yeah.
We play a little game here at the Chanhassen Dinner Theater with our 60-year-olds, Pete. I'm going to tell you a word, and in 3 seconds you need to remember what it was.
Forget it.
We'll mess with you later. Big hand for Pete on his birthday. Anyone else? In the Twin Cities, are you ready to meet your Stevie Ray players? Someone just shouted, "Where's the women?" Evidently, they all are seated at this table.
Wait a minute.
You don't live here.
Yeah, this is kind of awkward for me as it is awkward for you.
It's very. Don't get closer to me.
It's like,
Oh, you're touching me.
Freeze.
Michael Panetta, you got like a jar of tar pine on your neck there.
Helps me pitch better. Got much more in my hands.
You got all over your body. You got
I know.
it's coming out of your suit and everything.
I know. Well, I figure I gotta have it, you know. Otherwise, how am I gonna pitch? You know.
Freeze.
Alex Rodriguez, it's time for your steroid injection. It's time to go. It's about time. I know. You've been waiting all day. We just had to sharpen the needle. Right here in the butt. All right. I've never had a suppository this big. I normally just have the little one. You're going to be able to hear Chicago in a few minutes. Okay. All right, ready?
This is the weirdest Easter egg hunt I've ever been to.
No answers, no statements. And if they screw up, you need to boo them. You need to drop them like a rodeo steer, okay? I want to hear booing and hissing if they answer in something that isn't a question. If they just repeat the question that the other person said before them in another way, shape, or form. Or if they say something so far out, so far off base that it's not even part of the scene. Yank them out of there. So, for Carl and Rex, it's a big day for Carl and Rex. One of them has a relative that is just going through something spectacular. What is happening? She's having something big, wild, and out of the ordinary.
They wanted women up here.
Yeah. Okay. We're discussing orgasms. Go ahead.
Has that ever happened to her before?
Did you think that she could turn that blue? Is she still breathing? Is my wife still hot or what?
Have you ever seen her in Playboy?
Have you been checking out my wife lately?
Have you seen her recently?
That's right. Give us another one. Go.
Do you have a cigarette?
Do you have a lighter?
Do you smoke menthols?
Do you like camels? Yeah!
Waiting too long. Go ahead.
Can I take a turn?
Do you want to go on the bicycle ride?
Don't you think I'm gonna fit?
Do you think you're tall enough
Thank you.
for it?
Who do you think you are?
Do you think you're in second grade or third?
Are you Bobby Riley?
Taylor, come on.
wrecked his wife had an orgasm.
You the one making fish noises?
Who else would I be talking about?
Why did she roll over?
Have you ever laid on your back for 6 hours?
Don't you always do that in Florida?
Have you seen me? I can't.
What did one of these guys just find out? What was that? Hemorrhoids. Someone is discovering that they have hemorrhoids.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're finding this out in a place you don't want to find that out at. Where are they at?
A dental convention.
A dental convention.
That's not a suppository. That's not a suppository.
Look at the cavity in that cooler.
I just can't focus on dental stuff right now.
What is wrong with you, Steve? I mean, this is a great convention, huh? I mean, for goodness sake, I am not in your control. Cutting me down, and I am not whatever.
You're not in my control, and neither is this. I can't eat spicy foods anymore. You know how hard that is for me? I'd like you to meet my new best friend, Smith and Wesson.
It's not that bad, Steve.
It's
not
terrible.
No, Steve, listen to me. You should get tested.
How's my brother's ex for you now? Still living at home with mom at 32.
It just made me a pie the other day.
And at least I'm not living at home.
Right.
Well, I can just use my own toilet.
Right. Well, you know what your mom said, you know, when you moved up. She said, roll the F up.
God, you're so old. I spat in your coffee every morning.
I was wondering why it was taking so bitter.
And now God's punished me.
Well, I guess that's the case. Sorry. Just get some help, okay, Steve? And on top of that, the world does not revolve around you.
I know. It's just that you were such a practice husband.
You know, I shouldn't have brought you to this convention. I mean, all this stuff is coming out, and I knew something was going on, but you were just out there, you know? Yeah. I don't know what else to say except, get a job, bitch.
My pants are always getting bloody now.
That is too much information, Steve.
You're my practice husband. I should be able to tell you anything. I guess I shouldn't have dated your mom and sisters while I was dating you.
It's here, 185 midget says, well, that just did wonders for our self-esteem.
185 midgets walk into a bar. Bartender says, no, I'm sorry, we don't serve midgets here. And 185 midgets say, it's little people!
185 midgets walk into a bar and the bartender says, "We don't serve midgets here." And the midget said, "Don't get short with us." Oh, okay.
I don't listen, so.
185 midgets walked into a bar. Bartender says, "Hey, we don't serve midgets here." 185 midgets said,
We are never coming back again.
That make up for the Tarzan thing? 185 what?
Catholics.
What was that?
Catholics.
185 Catholics.
Always a good Catholic joke. Always a good Catholic joke.
Right.
185 Catholics walk into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve Catholics." One guy in the back yelled, "Bingo!" and the place cleared out.
185 Catholics walk into a bar and the bartender said, "We don't serve Catholics here." And the Catholic said, "Oh, we don't want to be served. We just came here to go Pope."
185 Catholics walked into the bar, and in the corner there was an ex-prisoner ranting and raving. The bartender says, "No, I'm sorry, we do not serve Catholics here." And 185 Catholics say, "Oh, look at him. Boy, that convent."
185 Catholics walk into a bar. Bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve Catholics here." So 185 Catholics say, "I'm gonna get cross with you."
185 Catholics walk into a bar and the bartender says, "We don't serve Catholics." And the Catholic said, "None?" To make up for that. 185 Catholics walk into a bar and the bartender says, "No, I'm sorry, we don't serve Catholics here." And 185 Catholics say, "You will perish."
All right, from this side of the room, 185 what? Penguins? I heard prostitutes.
185 prostitutes walk into the bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve prostitutes." Prostitutes say, "We're not thirsty. We just came in to use the John."
185 prostitutes walk into a bar. Bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve prostitutes." So 185 prostitutes say, "Well, we'll just take our business down to the strip mall."
185 prostitutes walk into a bar. Bartender says, "No, I'm sorry, we do not serve prostitutes here." And 185 prostitutes say, "This isn't a trick, is it?"
It's all about family. My sons. Where are my sons?
Hey, Daddy.
Will. And Tony. We have a problem.
Wait. I want to see The Godfather as a musical. What's our problem?
We have a Chinese gang that's encroaching on our territory. They've got guns, and they make stuff cheaper than
He's right.
Yeah, I'm doing, Pop. You're such a girly boy. A girly boy. And those Chinese, they won't put up with your girliness. We need to give you some manly lessons.
Okay, Dad, I'll do the best I can.
This is what I'm talking about.
Alright, I'm doing everything I can, Daddy.
No, like stick out your chest.
Yeah.
Act like Tony. See that? Hey. Nothing with the hips. You gotta keep your stuff. You stand there.
I'm doing the best I can, Dad.
It's a problem. Unless you be like our interior decorator, maybe. But otherwise, it's a problem.
Godfather, your masculinity teacher has arrived.
Oh, good. Hey.
I'll send him in for you.
All right. Anton Guido.
Talk to me now.
Put an A in front of it, come on.
Anton Guido. See? Now teach my son how to be a man. I'm gonna go kill somebody.
I'm gonna hold the gun.
All right. Well.
This is for you.
Thank you, Larry.
Now won't you go out there and shoot something blue?
I'll shoot the sky. I'll shoot a rainbow. I'll shoot a square. Why? You said something blue.
I just want you to shoot something. Won't you shoot anything? But don't shoot me.
I won't do that.
There's a game. Get on there. Go get out the shotgun and shoot them till you see the eyes of their eyes. Don't fear the sky.
What's going on here?
He's teaching me how to shoot blue things.
You're dancing.
I was dancing.
You're dancing too girly.
He's dancing too much like a girl. That's not good for the family.
It's not good for the family.
You take care of it.
Stop. This is the moment of truth. You must destroy the street gang
Got a street gang
on 73rd Street.
on 73rd Street.
This is your chance.
It's my chance.
No, don't. Stop the dancing. Let's see you stand with your leg shoulder width apart. Don't do any dancing. I see you dancing still. Good. Now pump your chest out. Don't make that funny face. Get out of our territory.
Get out of our territory.
Using jazz hands.
Get out of our territory.
That's slightly better.
Hi, Dad.
That's too high a voice. Right, Dad. Yes! My son! Great girl! No hug! Only no hug! Fist bump! Fist bump! Let's go, Pete!
You're much bigger sitting down, sir. Oh, yes. Elizabeth. Okay, we've got Elizabeth and Pete. Elizabeth and Pete, you are going to be our helping hands tonight. Because from now on, Rex and Brett are going to put their hands in their pockets, and you are going to provide the hands that they need. So step back here and just slide those arms in there. My God, it's a perfect match. It's going to leave Pete to his own devices. Okay, let's say that Brett's... In your dreams. Let's say that Brett says he's thirsty. Hey, Brett, dude, you look parched. Here's a drink. Hey, you want to open... Let's get that off. Or for Rex, it's been ages. How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. What a grip you got.
Oh, yeah. I'm working out. All right.
All right. Brett and Rex are doing something very physical tonight. What physical task are they trying to accomplish? Boxing. We tend to just swat at each other, and it doesn't really go anywhere with boxing. How about if we try something else? Just
Wine tasting.
What? Wine tasting? Something a bit more physical than that. What was that?
No, milking the cow.
Zumba. Zumba.
Thank you.
Sorry. Are we going to resume or should we go for one more? Okay, oh, let's say, hey, someone's at the dentist. Let's see, we are at the dentist's office. Go ahead.
Well, thanks for coming, Mr. Johnson. I hear this is your first time.
Yeah, I got a cavity right here in my mouth, right here.
Let me take a look.
All right.
Okay, let me get my stencils.
All right.
I mean, utensils.
Oh my God! You don't know the name of your equipment. I don't know if I trust you.
You can look at my plaque on the wall right there.
You mean that plaque right there?
Yeah, look, it says
There, huh?
It says 4 out of 5 people choose me. I've helped one of them. Yeah. So now let's open your mouth.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna give you something to gargle with first.
All right, I'm gonna take the
Apparently
garbage.
it was in my hand the whole time. I spilled some of it out. And I'm gonna need you to spit.
Oh, I'm sorry, I drank the whole thing. Okay, I'll spit right here.
I need you to wipe that on your shirt.
Okay. I have to do laundry anyway.
Now, in order to find out if you have a cat, I thought of something.
You are so weird.
I've been around for a long time. You do that.
We're not in the 21st century. This sucks. Oh!
All right. Good job. Contestant number 1, your name and a little bit about yourself.
Hey, I'm Carl. I'm a roadie. Work for Metallica, Led Zeppelin, Bieber.
All right, contestant number 2, your name and a little bit about yourself.
My name is Irving Gingivitis. I'm every kid you ever beat up in junior high.
And contestant number 3, your name and a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, I'm Trip Johnson. Yeah. This is the college edition, right? I just back from spring break.
What's your name again?
Trip Johnson.
Trip Johnson, okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. Now I know why we're out of alcohol backstage. And contestant number 4, your name and a little bit about yourself.
Hi, everybody. My name is Uncle Cletus. And, I write jingles for Canadian whiskey companies.
All right. So here are your tonight's 4 contestants. We have Carl, Irving, Trip, and Uncle Cletus. And let's test our buzzers to make sure they work. Carl.
This is Jeopardy.
Irving.
Okay.
Trip.
Beer.
And Uncle Cletus. All right. Carl, you won the coin toss backstage. Please pick a category.
Duels.
Tools. The answer is. This is where you come up with the answer. So under tools, the answer is hammer. Irving.
What time is it?
Yes, that is correct. It is hammer time. Nicely done, Irving, pick a category.
Music.
Music. The answer is
Eminem.
Eminem. Trip.
What belongs in the tools category?
That is correct. That's it. Trip, pick a category.
Disney.
Disney. Answer is
Bambi's mother.
Bambi's mother. Irving.
Considering the rest of the movie, who was the luckiest character in Bambi?
Irving, I think you just ruined it for people who haven't seen the movie. But that is correct. That is correct. Irving, pick a category.
Tools.
Tools.
Screwdriver.
Screwdriver. Trip.
What is what I had way too many of on the beach?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Screwdriver. Uncle Cletus, Irving, or Carl? Uncle Cletus.
What is good to drink while you're listening to Hammer Time?
Irving, what do you have?
Who do you not want to get into a cab with?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Carl, screwdriver.
What do you do if you have a really hot driver?
That is correct. Have a nice round of applause, Mr. Chad Dunn, did a great job of keyboard swing. It all comes down to this. One final Jeopardy category. Tonight's final category is Whoopsie Daisy. The answer is banana peel. Uncle Cletus, what is your answer for banana peel?
What does your grandmama slip on before she says, whoopsie daisy?
We'll see if that's, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Trip, what is your answer for banana peel?
I put whoopsie daisies what happens when you don't wear your banana peel on spring break.
I'm sorry, that's also incorrect. Yes, hold on. Irving, what is your answer for banana peel?
What's a good name for a Jamaican stripper?
I'm sorry, that's also incorrect. Carl, you could be tonight's Jeopardy champ. Don't you have a lazy eye? What is your answer for banana peel?
What did my dream tell me that cars will run on in the future?
And Trump is winning Jeopardy!
We're gonna do it in song.
What if you're at a buffet with those people? Well, that's something you should avoid. And if someone took me to Perkins on my first date, I'd be a little